Oh, that was hey. Hey, I knew immediately, man. Like J Dub was like, "Hey, Rick, you get in that end zone today? Show your tail, and I do the rest." You feel me? So it was a planned celebration. Obviously we had something else. Then all this happened this morning. So hey, like they say, man, free my dog Reek.
When the officer came up and knocked on my window, I let my window down, cooperated, gave him my ID, and then I immediately let up my window. And then after that, I let back up my window, and then he came back to the window and was like, "Let your window down now. Let your window down now." And then I let it down. That's when he said, "If you don't let your window down, I'm gonna snatch you out of the car." I was like, "Sir, my window is down. Like, what do you want?" I'm not trying to cause a scene because, if I let my window down, like people walking by, driving by, they gonna notice that it's me, and they gonna start taking pictures.
Keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Give me your ass, mom.
Get out of the car.
Give me your ass, we'll break that freaking window.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. What part of law don't you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out.
You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you.
I'm getting
You're a little
out.
confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too
bro.
late.
All right, bro. Take
Too
me to
late.
jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew, hey,
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying.
bro. Y'all
Don't move.
good. Bro, you
Sit 'em
beating
up.
on my window like you crazy.
Just set him up.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, bro, dude, beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Damn. Hey, hold on, pull to the side, bro.
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro.
I just heard you in your ears when we told you to put your window down.
Chill, bro. Hey, don't do, bro.
Back up.
Hey, call Drew. Hey, call Drew.
And I didn't want to create a scene at all. Like I just really wanted to get the ticket and then just go on about my way and then just have a great Sunday. I guess the officers, they felt like I wasn't doing it on their timing, but I was doing it. But man, I'm still kind of shell shocked from it, man. Like I'm embarrassed. I was shocked, man. Like it's crazy because it all happened so fast, man. But like for me, man, like it just all happened so fast, and I really couldn't like gather everything that was happening. So it was crazy, and me being a father, me being a husband and all that, man, I would just put myself in that situation like, hey, I gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying? That's where I wasn't on that kind of energy.
Tyreek did absolutely nothing to deserve this. They gave him a ticket for a moving violation going into the stadium. It's just shocking. There's no question there will be ramifications. I've been an NFL agent for 37 years. I've gone to countless games. When I got the phone call that this was going on, I was in disbelief. When I got to the scene, I saw Tyreek in handcuffs, surrounded by police officers. It was heartbreaking. His teammates, there were two teammates, Calais Campbell, John Smith, that were there trying to help. Tyreek was just trying to get to work, trying to play a game, just trying to do his job. For police officers to detain him, to handcuff him, to put him on the ground like that, to put their knee on him, to hit him, is just devastating. It was heartbreaking, upsetting. It is uncalled for. There's no question that we, as being a part of Tyreek's representatives and legal team, were investigating this. We're considering all options, including legal action. You just can't have this, not only with a professional athlete, but with anyone This was uncalled for. Tyreek did absolutely nothing to deserve this. They gave him a ticket for a moving violation going into the stadium.
You mentioned adversity. Part of it was what happened pregame. But when did you guys become aware that Tyreek had been involved in an issue pregame, and how much did that come up in the conversation or kind of handling that?
Yeah, I found out from a couple guys. I didn't know that had happened, and then went up to ask Tyreek. Tyreek told me his story. Now, I'm always going to support my teammate. You know, I'm always going to support my teammate. From what he told me, I only know that side of the story. I don't know the other side, but I'm always going to support him. I'm going to have his back, and, you know, it was just an unfortunate deal that happened today.
I mean, things happen, you know, I mean, life happens, and nobody's going to feel sorry for you. You know, you just, you know, deal with it, and you keep moving.
What reason did police give you for putting you in handcuffs on the scene?
Disobeying a direct order, you know, which, I think, you know, I guess I wasn't, he said I was too close to the scene, and then I think he said something about, like, me not moving my car in time, but, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, he told me later that I could stand 25 feet away, and that's fine. I was definitely further than 25 feet away when it happened, but.
Did they cite you?
Yeah, he told me that I wasn't arrested, but he cited me for being detained and then released. So.
Did you hear that the officer's been placed on administrative leave?
I was just told that.
Your reaction to that?
Did that make sense based off the situation? I think it was very much the way it should go.
The officer who we believe is now possibly on leave, that's the officer that you saw snatching Tyreek out of the vehicle, right? That was the most aggressive person. The person that Tyreek spoke with, who originally came to the car, he wasn't aggressive by any means. It was the other guy that came in that got super aggressive with Tyreek about the window. I think he even said, we'll break this freaking glass if we need to. And then he just snatches him out of the car. I want to say it looked like he opened up the door for Tyreek. And another portion is Tyreek actually put on his seatbelt. There's another body cam showing Tyreek putting on his seatbelt. So along with that, he's calling Miami Dolphins security to let him know what's going on. So that's the delay, that immediate portion that they're talking about. He's taking off his seatbelt and he's getting Drew Brooks on the phone from the Miami Dolphins. As far as the statement goes, though, from the police union, I think the video contradicts everything that they're saying, even down to the notion that he refused to sit down. He actually told the guy, hold on, I'm going to sit. I just had surgery. And that's when that same officer who snatched him out of the car, that threw him down to the ground, that placed his knee in his back, then grabs him in like some kind of chokehold and drags him down to the ground. The video even goes further where you see him put his hand on Tyreek's throat. So that's what the police union didn't state in their statement. So the video contradicts it.
Respect for cops, man, but obviously, you know, everybody has bad apples in every situation, you know, so I want to be able to, you know, use this platform, you know, to figure out a way to, like, flip this and, you know, make it a positive on both ends, on my end and then also Miami-Dade, you know, so that way we can team together and, you know, do something positive for the community, because that's what it's all about, bro. Like, you guys are here to, like, protect us as individuals, and you know, I have a platform and I want to be able to team up with you guys, so that's all I got to say. So,
Tyreek, why do you believe the police put you in handcuffs?
I have no idea, for real. No idea, man. It's crazy. No idea. It wasn't disrespectful, you know, because my mom didn't raise me that way. Didn't cuss. Didn't do none of that. So, like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out, man.
I guess the police officer was put on administrative leave. Were you aware of that? And if
Nah,
so,
I wasn't. That should tell you everything you need to know then. You feel me? It should tell you everything you need to know. So that's all I'm going to say about that situation. I'm just glad that my teammates were there to, like, support me in that situation, because I felt alone, you know, and when they showed up, it made me realize that we got a fucking good team this year, dog, for them to, like, put their life on the line. You know what I'm saying? So it was amazing to see, man. So
was it on your mind when the game started, or were you able to completely move on?
You know what? The thing about me, man, I have a great support system at home, man, from my wife, from my mom, you know, and then even when I come inside the locker room with my teammates, man. So I was able to pray with my family, able to talk to my wife, calm down a little bit, and I was straight, man. Because I know at the end of the day, I still got a job to do. You feel me? And nobody worried about if Reek come in, if he dropped 3 passes because he's still thinking about the little scenario. Nobody thinking about that, man. I still got a job to do. So, got a family to feed. I gotta be a leader of this team. I gotta find ways to bounce through adversity. No matter or whenever it hits. So.
How do you answer that question? What if you weren't Tyreek Hill?
It's hard, man. Still trying to figure that out. It's all across the world, man. You see it. I don't want to bring race into it, but sometimes it gets kind of iffy when you do. You feel me? So, what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill? Lord knows, what that guy or guys would have did. You feel me? And I was just making sure that, I was doing what my uncle always told me to do whenever you in a situation like that. Just listen. Put your hands on the steering wheel. Just listen. So, got to be careful, man.
Did an officer put hands on you when you were in handcuffs?
Yeah.
What was going through your head during that moment?
I don't know. I was thinking about something else. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about going for 150 today, for real. I was on the way. I was like, man, I'm finna go crazy today, man. You feel me? Then all that happened, and I'm like, hold on. Is this happening? So it happened. It happened so fast that it caught me off guard. You feel me? Because I'm like, dang, they really doing this.
Why did they even pull you over, Tyreek?
They said I was speeding, but they said I was speeding. Reckless driving, whatever. So
how much planning went into that?
Did the officer know who you were? And
I have no idea. No idea.
So were you able to say that I'm about to play a game?
I wasn't raised like that. The name drop or flash, you feel me? If you say I did something, write me a ticket, because I'm a normal person too. If you say I did something, write me a ticket, do whatever you got to do, you feel me? But I'm just saying, don't be disrespectful, you feel me? Because I don't know.
How much planning went into that touchdown celebration?
No, that was, hey, I knew immediately, man. J-Dub was like, hey, Rick, you get in that end zone today, show your tail, and I'll do the rest. You feel me? So it was a planned celebration. Obviously, we had something else. Then all this happened this morning. So, hey, what they say, man, free my dog Reek.
I got to the scene. I asked everybody what happened outside of the small group of officers that detained Tyreek. The people I talked to were just shocked. They, whether it were other police officers, Dolphin security, Dolphin management, the players that witnessed everything, onlookers, Tyreek's family that came, it was just uncalled for. There's no question there will be ramifications that come out of this. To Tyreek's credit, it was remarkable that he was able to compose himself, be able to go and play the game, make it a sensational play, an 80-yard touchdown, help the team win, come from behind. His performance was epic, but what happened before the game was disgraceful, unacceptable, and could not happen in this society. Who would have thought after George Floyd that we would still see people treated like this, unfairly and unnecessarily? If Tyreek wasn't a world-class athlete and in incredible shape, who knows how this could have impacted him? He was sore, he was hurting, he was physically and mentally distraught. This is something where we're seeking answers, and we will pursue this to the fullest extent of the law. I feel terrible for Tyreek and his family. Just embarrassing for images where you're in handcuffs and you're on the ground with police on their knee on you, pushing you and treating you like a criminal. It was just like a threat. It was crazy. It's so upsetting to Tyreek. I visited with him immediately afterwards. He was so upset before the game, on the field, after the game. We went to dinner last night. But he did what he had to do. Absolutely believe his celebration was his way of coping with something that was just so upsetting. But he deserves a lot of credit for keeping his poise, not letting it escalate, then being there for his teammates, his coaches, all the fans that were there. All of this happened 2 hours before game time. And for Tyreek to keep his composure and do what he did, hey, this has never happened before in the history of the NFL, much less professional sport. The closest thing we saw was Scotty Scheffler months ago before a golf tournament. But this was just mind-boggling. And again, I'm very proud of Tyreek, but we're going to do everything we can to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Tyreek mentioned turning this into a positive by shedding light to this type of misconduct and abuse. We will do that.
No, I mean the time since yesterday to now, I think for me personally, it's been hard for me not to find myself more upset the more I think about it, and that's because of my teammates and trying to put myself in that emotion or in that situation that they've described emotionally, and then knowing more than that. I think the thing that fucks me up, honestly, to be quite frank, is knowing that I don't know what that feels like. I think it's very, very important that that two things should be true. That I think you let due process work and information to be gathered to appropriately project an opinion. However, that I can't get away from the fact of what I know their experience to be, and you try to put yourself. If I'm Calais Campbell and I'm 38 years old, and you're going to work, and then whatever personal innocence that you have relative to he's never had, you're a gigantic strong, just miraculous man that has done right in all way, shapes, and forms, and there's just elements to that's very triggering. But I do think that it's supremely important to wait for information to be gathered before any rush to judgment. But regardless, I know the feelings expressed to me are not are unsettling.
So, I'm a good old country boy from South Georgia, man. Like I'm not a big believer in dividing people. I don't believe in all that, man. I believe in bringing people together, because that's my purpose in life. I do football camps all across the world, man, trying to bring different people together, different kids, different parents, because we in this together, baby. Like we on this earth together. We got to live together.